pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Mayor Ader,
Present.
Mike Engelman,
Present.
Mark McAtee,
Present.
Dave Smith,
Here.
Carol Rahill is not here, and Jim Holland is not here. Attorney Stephen Tieberball,
Present.
and Clerk Treasurer Lori Carrico.
We got the claims and stuff, we don't really have that.
Yes, there should be some.
They probably have
It should have a list, should too.
it. Maybe I do. Oh, it request for transfer?
This one.
Oh, that one, okay. Get a motion to approve the, claims and allowances as presented here.
I looked them over. I'll make a motion.
I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. To under old business, I wanted to get a clarification on the status of, for the dispatcher.
When we were doing budget, we put it in as a full-time position. I don't think it was ever, we discussed making it full-time, so we weren't sure, the police department wasn't sure if she was definitely going full-time first of the year, not going full-time, so we just needed that clarified as to what the intention was on that dispatcher position.
Might have seen Jimmy standing out front of the marathon down there, talking to the deputies. Maybe he'll be here. My understanding that she does want to go full-time, and we had 2 part-time.
That was, I mean, like I said, I know it was discussed, it was never, they were under the impression it was happening first of the year. I wasn't sure, so I wanted it.
We've not seen, received a formal request from the police chief on it. Have you?
No, it's all been in discussion.
I thought the plan was to make her full-time the first of the year. The money was
What we
there.
was talking about it.
Yeah, the position was budgeted and approved for the 25 budget, correct?
Yes,
That's what I thought.
yeah, that's why, it just, we had never made an official, I couldn't see where there'd been a motion made saying, yes, for sure, she is full-time first of the year, so, or that position is full-time.
Does this have to go before the board first, Brian?
I think it can be done.
Right here.
But they've approved everything, so.
Okay.
I know she's been the part-time dispatcher for, all we're doing is moving her up, so she's not, you know, she's still working for us.
Bring your motion.
Yeah, just clarification that we've signed off on it with the money and everything.
I make that motion.
I'll second it.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
And then I know there was some clarification on the gym memberships too. Some of them were asking, from what I was being told, that can they do it for a 1 month trial or something like that? And I feel like, you know, if you're gonna do something like this, it just need, either you do it or you don't do it. Cause it puts money out there at the city, and then, you know, having them pay for it, put stake in it for them, you know. So, wanna make sure that, and it's just for the employees here. I know it was asked if it would be extended to council or board of works members. I don't know what you guys feel about that. Not really per se employees or anything like that. I think it ought to be strictly just the employees here, so. Or, well, I look at that like fire personnel, police officers and the normal staff here, employees.
That was my understanding, it was gonna be the employees only.
We were paying half, they were paying part of it, or how do we do that?
It was gonna be a 50-50.
Yeah, 50-50. I think that way, you know, if you go 50-50, then, like I said before, you know, the employee's got some stock in it, you know, it's not just a waste of money. cities, you know, if no one uses it this way, they gotta think about what they wanna do, so. Okay, so it's 50/50, just employees only, just wanna make that, get that clarification. Under new business, if we have Michelle Carroll here with Country Court 5, and the Park Pavilion, we're not gonna do anything on Country Court 5.
No, they're gonna wait
so-
till your January.
Right. So if you wanna bring us up to date on the pavilion,
Okay. You should have a pay application number 4 in front of you, for approval for today. And the amount due for this application is $125,875. And that is the current to date and also stored materials is what that is. They've done some more, water service line hydrant work, backfill topsoil work, a little bit of storm sewer there, and of course, they started doing some concrete and electrical on the lot as well. At this point, with this draw, we will be looking at drawing the remaining of the ready funds. So 121,926.04 approximately of this 125 will be reimbursed ready money in this pay application. Does anyone have any questions?
We've been working, but the weather's not been cooperating.
Right.
yeah, they were off right there before Christmas, won't come back that first year. I talked with them about that, and they said they were gonna be off for a couple of weeks there or something.
We ain't gonna get anything done in the next week, so.
I'll make a motion that, we appropriate the addition for that.
Motion,
A second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, we got additional appropriation request, for treasurer.
So this one's the easier one to explain. It's just all the appropriations that I need to shift within our funds. They're already in the budget, it's just maybe office supplies is overspent and not enough in gas, with putting gas. So it's just moving them internally, it's money that's already been budgeted, it's just in the wrong line item, wrong, line. And so I'll need an approval on that. The shorter little packet, this is what you probably may have seen in the newspaper. This is additionals. These are the ones that, money we have, funds we have, that we haven't gotten permission, appropriations to spend them. So those have to be done at the end of the year too, to kind of, they can be done throughout the year. This year's been a trial, a very big trial for me. So I wasn't staying on top of it. Hopefully we'll stay on top of it better this year so that you won't have a big pile of them at the end of the year. So I just need a motion on both of those to approve.
Do it in one motion, or you need separate?
Need a separate, need one for the transfers and then one for the additional appropriations.
The additional appropriations, the MVH fund says miscellaneous. What are you talking about miscellaneous?
That's how in our system, the MVH is, in that line was part of like the building, the house on North Street, the property south of town, some of that stuff. It just fell under that line item. And so we needed more appropriated into that line item to cover it. We have them, we just, when the budget was made last year, they weren't expecting to purchase those things, so.
Give a motion.
Yeah, I have a motion for the additional appropriation.
I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
And then need a motion for the other,
Transfer.
The
six
transfer.
other transfers.
I'll make that motion.
Second,
Second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, now the next item we have, if we have our essential business, but is the art, some of the ARPA, well, actually it's ARPA there. We had, we thought originally we had like $120,000 to spend. And come to find out, we actually had closer to $190,926. So, we went back and earmarked 85,000 of that, 85,926 was dispersed, 15,000 to Humane Society, 15,926 to Radar Signs, 5,000 to the Access All, 17,000 for extrication equipment for the fire department, 33,000 for a police car. So that's where $85,926 went out of the ARPA. So we have to have the rest of this spent by tomorrow, which can be done or under contract by. So you've got a copy in front of you of a list of stuff we're gonna throw the money at. So replace the concrete at the Southside Fire Station. Had two bids on that. The low bid come in $25,600. The high bid was right at 29 something, almost 30,000. Then we got some stuff at the pool that needs to be done, so make a donation to the pool for 25,000. Then we got new AEDs for the fire department, because theirs were, they had one that actually was able to find a battery, but so you got $7,151.91 there. New tasers for the police department was $17,791.80. The thermal imaging equipment went out on the fire department, so they've ordered that. $72.84, $7,284. Christmas decor and storage for materials, that's $4,009.29. A ViewSonic for the council chambers. Does anybody know what that is? To put a monitor up on the thing, if we have anybody wants to put a presentation on here, or if we want to have a presentation. That actually changed by $40-some. $48.50. That's not that big of a deal, but it was $1869.99, but it's actually $1918.49. But like I said, that $48.50 isn't anything to worry about. Demolition of the house on North Line Street was $6,000. The JLG rental to help put up the tree. Then also we used it for cutting down numerous trees at the wastewater plant, City Park, out on Queen Street, over here at the house on North Street, and also to help finish putting up a tree. That's $2,300 for a whole month. New furnace for the annex building that went out over here was $5,542.69. Then we had some other lumber materials installed, was $1,019.80. And then cones, additional cones and rails for blocking the streets was at $3,000. If you add all that up, it's actually, we're over $1,500 and almost $1,600, but we'd rather have it over than not, than leaving anything there to go back. So need to get a motion to approve all that for the ARPA funds, for the remaining funds. Does everybody want to entertain a motion?
I'll make the motion.
A second.
I've got a question.
Okay.
Police car's been allocated, I don't see any money in there to get it outfitted.
Do what? No, there's not money in there. The money to outfit it's probably about another 14,000 to 15,000.
Is there anything we can use?
No, there's a little bit money down the road, but there's other stuff too. got a motion and a second, are you all in favor now? Everybody all in favor?
Aye.
Okay. If there's anything else on there, so. Ask for motion to adjourn.
You make the motion?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right. Everybody have a happy new year.